The first few minutes of a job interview can mean the difference between you landing your dream job or not. And that decision has very little to do with what you say. Want to ace that job interview? Here are the body language hacks that will get you noticed for the right reasons. First impressions count and they stick. But the good news is that with a few body language hacks, you can project confidence and competence in any situation. Studies show that our thoughts, feelings, physiology, and nonverbal communication are all linked in a biofeedback loop through a process known as embodied cognition, which means that a few simple changes to your posture and body language can have a big impact on how you think, feel, interact, and come across, helping you to ace that job interview and land your dream job. Here are the body language signals that will get you noticed for the right reasons. My first body language hack is to keep your posture in check. Research shows that whilst withdrawn body language with slouching, ducking of the head and turtling of the neck projects submissiveness, doubt and insecurity, open, attentive body language with direct eye contact, a warm smile and expressive hand movements projects sociability, authority and competence, and is synonymous with leadership and high performance. It's also a key factor in who gets hired, accounting for up to 50% of an interviewer's decision. But standing tall doesn't just make you look like a leader. Studies show that changing your posture can also affect how you think and feel. Whilst holding yourself in a slouched, low power position has been shown to make it easier to recall negative memories and thoughts, adopting a high status position makes it easier to recall positive memories and thoughts, which is great news if you need to talk yourself up in a job interview. One of the easiest ways to keep your body language in check is to adopt the power pose and to focus on the positive. Simply pull your shoulders back, stand tall, uncross your arms and your legs, place your feet firmly on the ground, lift up your chin slightly, take 2 deep breaths, make eye contact and smile. Holding this position for 2 minutes while thinking the thought, "I've got this," will send out stimuli that say, "I'm your person." Now, adopting a high power posture doesn't just make you look more confident, competent, and persuasive. It has also been shown to affect how you feel. High power postures increase levels of testosterone while decreasing stress levels, making you look and feel more confident and competent and increasing the likelihood that you'll take a risk, like asking for that pay rise and putting your best foot forward at your next job interview. My next body language hack is to smile. Smiling is a submissive gesture that says, "I won't hurt you," and provides an instant and infectious feel-good boost, releasing a dose of endorphins as well as dopamine and serotonin into your bloodstream. This simple act of smiling makes us feel happier, and because our thoughts, emotions and physiology are all linked, this also affects our facial expressions, our body language, our posture and breathing, and affects the way that we interact, making us look and feel more approachable, friendly, competent, confident and persuasive. My next body language hack is to increase genuine connection through eye contact. Nothing conveys confidence, empathy, and openness like direct eye contact and a genuine smile. And yet most people look away or avoid eye contact when they're feeling nervous. If the thought of making eye contact and smiling fills you with dread, there is some good news. Studies show that people who made direct eye contact and smiled in the first and last minute of the interview were more likely to be remembered for the right reasons, regardless of whether they smiled during the rest of the interview or not. Next, let your hands do the talking. Limbic arousal can cause you to freeze when you're feeling nervous or stressed, burying your hand in your pockets, under your legs or across your chest in a subconscious attempt to withdraw and protect yourself. But whilst withdrawal can help us to self-soothe in times of anxiety, it can make it harder for us to connect and think clearly. Studies show that gestures help us to connect and communicate. Our brains are pre-wired to interpret gestures, with studies showing that using our hands to communicate makes us look and feel more confident, friendly, and approachable. But using gestures also helps us to think and speak more clearly, and helps others better understand and remember what we're saying. So, if you want to make a good impression, let your hands do the talking. My next tip is to put your best foot forward. The most honest part of our body, the legs and feet, provide invaluable information about who we are and how we feel, because they're one of the last parts of the body that we consciously control. Whilst still relaxed legs and feet and purposeful movement project a confident, relaxed attitude, excessive leg and foot movement or tension of or locking of the legs and feet indicates negative emotion and is often associated with uncertainty, anxiety, and even deception. So to make a great impression, simply keep your feet still and firmly on the ground facing the interviewer. Now, there's no denying that nerves can really get in the way of making a great impression at a job interview, but these body language hacks have been shown to help melt away stress. If you're still feeling nervous, reframe your nerves as excitement by talking yourself and the situation up, telling yourself that you've got this and reminding yourself that this is actually an exciting opportunity. While it may sound too simple, research shows that purposefully changing your thoughts can affect how you think, feel, and come across. Last but not least, remember to breathe. Nerves and anxiety can lead you to take short, shallow breaths, which can make you look and feel even more nervous. Taking 2 deep breaths, or even more if you need to, will stimulate your parasympathetic system. It'll slow your thoughts down, to reduce your nerves, and it's going to make you feel and look more confident.